Kush Bohra of kushbohra.com is with us on the show now to talk about the market technicals. Kush, what have you made of the price action, India's outperformance? But we're still broadly in the range. So what's the trade?
Well, first up, Ariva, thank you for having me on the show. And you called it. This is a continuation of the theme that we've been discussing last week as well, which is trade the range. 17,000 is where we've seen a strong support. And if I can just broaden that range a little to 16,817. And on the upside, 17,500, 17,600 zones is where we've seen the resistance. Now, that base has shifted slightly lower to 17,300, where we've seen quite a bit of call action on Friday and the continuation today as well. So as long as we are within this range, I would trade this range. Early morning, first up, it was a fantastic opportunity to buy. If we move above 17,300, 17,350, I would actually be inclined to short sell with a very strict stop loss at 17,500 for targets of 17,000. There isn't anything in the data, despite the global turmoil, despite the volatility, that is suggesting that we'll break out of this range on an intermediate near-term basis. So that's the range that I would play, 17,000 to 17,500. On the Bank Nifty, a similar trajectory, just that the Bank Nifty is showing a bit more strength. So we'd probably give it some more room. 40,500 is where we'd probably look at shorting if at all it comes to those levels. 38,000 is where I look to buy. For this week, it seems that this is the range, and the markets will probably respect that. In the index, we don't see too much outliers, outlier kind of action happening, because the volatility is also close to 18, suggesting that we could respect this range, as I said, at least for this week.
All right, Kush, that is on the index level. Any individual trades that you have for us as well?
Sure. In fact, I'll take a cue from something that you were mentioning a while back, which is how the mid cap index is now almost breaking into green. There's a lot of a stock specific action. There's a lot of action in the mid cap space. First pick is Kirloskar Oil. This stock has come to its multi-year level at which is about 280, because it's come to a very crucial resistance zone. It's finding a bit of a pressure, but it's doing fairly well even now after the kind of market action we've seen over the last week or so. This would continue to remain a buy for a target of 325. Here the stop loss will be 270. The other stock is Grasim. This stock has done fairly well, was in consolidation, and now is breaking out of that consolidation zone. And for the last two sessions, it's been above its averages fairly comfortably. Here, the immediate target would be 1750, and the stop loss would be 1670.